What it do, YouTubers? Nestinator1 back finally with a new video for you. I'm sorry about the delay, but life got a little busy, schedule got a little hectic, and a little vacation in the middle, and that kind of throws everything off schedule. But we're back. We're going to be throwing up videos as fast as we can because we have a lot of material from other players and ourselves from future games. Past games, I should say. So it's just a lot of material that will be coming your way in the next coming weeks. So this is the second episode of Trolling the Trolls of Worm Nation. And it was great that we were able to play these Worm players on a new map that we haven't played them on before. We've played them on Hijack, Plaza, Yemen, maps like that, but never Aftermath. So this was a really good fun run for us. It's always great to play these type of players and just kind of put them in their place. I'm not going to try to take this too serious. Some guys are like, oh, you kind of take this game too serious. Well, you know what? We like winning. And if we're going to get punished for that, if we're going to get called tryhards for that, then that's fine. You know, we play players every night. We go weeks without losing and pub stomping. And it's just fun for us. And I will tell you this, if you guys don't believe the AOVI clan is legit, go ahead and check out Call of Duty Elite. Check out the middleweight clans and look at the winning percentage of the top clans. And we are ranked, if I'm not mistaken, number 26 or 27 is page 3 of the clans out of 20,000 clans. And it just shows, you know, we win, we play hard, we play to win. And if we're going to be criticized for that, then that's fine. Our channel, we're not trying to get YouTube fame. We're not trying to get your acceptance. We're just putting these up for our own entertainment. It's fun to have a little record of our history as far as us playing. You know, we're here for the long run. We'll be here for Ghost. We'll be here for every Call of Duty after that. And you're just going to see us smash on different players. You know, we really don't care about anything else. If MLG comes, it comes. But, you know, we'll have maybe some players that do that and some players that don't. Obviously, you know, some people want to push that far. I personally don't. I'm just fine with having fun with the game. And it's more of a hobby to me. You know, I have a full-time job. So this is more of a hobby, if anything. But anyway, to go into the video here, you see these guys come out of their spawn. They go right into the garage. And they camp, and right here Valid shows you what the benefit of Full Metal Jacket will do with a good assault rifle AN-94. He wall bangs their trophy systems, takes them out, and it allows us to go ahead and EMP them once that's taken care of. But in this video, you're going to see, you know, a variety of AOVI members. You're also going to see one of our good friends, Dusty Weaver. He is on the squad as well. And we just go ahead and play these guys, smash them, take away their camping spots. I want to give a shout out to Valerie Hernandez. She actually wanted me to give more tips on how to beat these players instead of just talking shit, and that's what I'll do. I'm sorry before, you know, I probably came off, and it's something that came out because these players right away start to criticize and talk crap, and like I said before, the worst players in Call of Duty are usually the biggest talkers, and you know, for us to start a channel and I know have good gameplay and be criticized by players that I know have no talent in the game, it's just frustrating, but, you know, I got to learn to control that, and I'll try to kind of tone it down, if you will, in the next coming months here. But for the most part, we're just going to try to explain to you how we beat these type of players, you know. And I think that's the main goal that we set out for in the beginning of all of this. And with this, I'll go into with saying that I've said it before, patience is everything. You need to be patient when you play these type of players. Pick your spots. You'll see that we let them camp in that room in the beginning. We'll bounce around, look for weaknesses, you know, in their strategy, and there's always one with campers because they usually point the same direction. We'll actually give a clip of that. Let me go ahead and narrate this one. I like this. My brother knows this guy is there, sees the bouncing Betty, comes around, takes his boy out, thinks he's going to get the double kill. Oh, he gets lucky. This guy thinks he's living on cloud 9. Denied! And that is me and Crazy Mafia Boss stopping that. And here they come back. You're going to see a nice little sequence here. These guys coming through, denied, both of them, or as Blackworm would say, beasted, beasted. So, you know, they got beasted. This guy puts a tactical. He takes me out, but Crazy Boss is there. The tactical's there. Oh, nope, missed. Comes through in the clutch with the pistol. TAC 45 goes to work. So, you know, hey, again, look at these guys. These guys camp the back of their spawn over here now. And this is one of their weaknesses. This is like a strategy they try to do where they all kind of set up in their spawn and, you know, everybody take a direction. But you'll see these guys, and most of Blackworm campers do the same thing. They all point in the same fucking direction, so it's easy to flank them. So if you look at this video here, if you look in the very distance in between the buildings there, past, you see Chaos right there. He said, he called it out. He's, I'm going to flank him, I'm going to flank him. I know they're not watching their rear. Valid pushes up, keeps them distracted. Chaos comes from the back and cleans up shop. And it's just a great strategy that we ran right there. It just shows you these guys are, you know, they're not rocket scientists. They got a good brain. A little Simple Jack reference for you right there. But he takes this guy out too. Oh, dances on him. So anyway, back what I was saying, Valerie, what you were asking about as far as like the best way to try to kind of counter these kind of players. It really differences between whether or not you're running with a team or if you're running by yourself. Now, if you're running by yourself, it could be a little bit more difficult because your teammates, you can't control them. They're going to do their own things, and a lot of these videos that these guys put up is of them owning other scrubs. You know, they basically players that just keep running into their riot shields, and they get so frustrated they just keep running the same direction and dying and dying and dying and dying. Well, you have to be smarter than that. It's all about outsmarting players in this game. You know, if you know the maps and you understand the circulation of spawns and all that stuff, that's what makes you a good player in this game. I mean, it's not. It is reaction time and all that, and there's some skill involved there, but a lot of it has to do with memorization. Where the guys are going to spawn, where the traffic flow areas, where are they coming from? Because basically what you're doing is you're getting to the spots they're getting to before them, and you're shooting them faster. So that's the talent that goes into this game. That is really what it is understanding the maps, understanding the spawns, being able to counter all that stuff. But anyways, with this here, when you're playing by yourself and you're playing these type of players, you want to be the engineer. You have, I don't know where you at in Prestige, even if you have 5 class setups, you always want to have one class setup dedicated to campers just in case you run into this type of stuff. Because if you do, and you don't have the right equipment, then you're going to be asked out. So you want to make sure that you plan ahead and always have a class to kind of counter the different types of players that you may encounter. And campers is always going to be one of them. So with this one, I would say if you're running by yourself and you run into worm campers and you die by someone hiding in a room with a riot shield, change your class up. Go to your camper class, and your camper class, like I've said before in my class setups, this is nasty. Anyway, so what I said before, what I use is Tactician, Wild Card. I put 2 EMPs, 2 Black Hats. I hack their trophy systems, and then I EMP the shit out of them, pretty much making their equipment renderless, because what these campers feed off is their equipment. Their equipment is everything to them. Their riot shield, their shock charges, their bouncing betties, their claymores. All that stuff that they use is equipment. So what you need to do is counter equipment with equipment. And the best way to do that is to have the EMPs, the Black Hats, you Black Hat their trophy systems, throw the EMPs, and then now they're just a guy hiding behind a shield. And if they have target finders, even better, because now they don't even have the sights for it. So, it's not obviously a way to guarantee a win, but for you to take out all the equipment and make it easier for your teammates that are just running in there to run in there and actually try to make an attempt at killing these guys, it makes it, more beneficial to you. So I would say, if you're a solo player, always have that class on reserve just in case. And when you do, EMP their stuff, Black Hat, hack their stuff. I like this. Crazy thinks this guy is pointing towards him. He comes up. Oh, he's not looking at me. Realizes that. Comes in. Bam. Now this is the best part. This is what makes a good player right here. The dodge, the weave. Oh, that's moves like Kobe. I'm sorry. That's moves like Kobe. That's all out skill right there. Now that's true skill. Being able to bob and weave, duck and move. And move with the best of them. That's what I say. So anyways, be the engineer. And if you're running with a team, it's even better. Your chances of winning grow exponentially. And that's just because everybody has a set that can kind of counter this. You guys can run the right score streaks. And again, you don't go into every game thinking you're going to play these type of players. You pretty much just have those class setups just in case. And if you happen to win the game and the guys stay in the lobby, but most of them rage quit, as you'll see in other videos that I'll post, if you play them again, like we are actually, like I said, lucky that we played these guys 3 times before they rage quitted. And, we were able to change our classes up and our score streaks up to kind of help us out, run the right things. Dragonfire is really good. Oh, beast that. And this is cool, too, because Valid, as you see here, too, is another tactic we have. Once we take away one of their camping spots, we'll go ahead and keep someone there, bounce around like in Plaza. We'll keep people on the rooftops, and that's how you also beat this, is by reverse camping. And that, what I mean by that is, you beat camping with camping. You use what they have and you use it against them. So take away their sweet spots, take away the rooms they like to camp in, keep someone there, keep a couple players there. If you're the only player playing and you know they're going to come back there, then keep fighting them off the best you can. And I guarantee you'll give your team a fighting chance, especially when you're playing with randoms. Because like I said, I don't want to make it sound like it's hard to beat these guys, because it's not. It's just, unfortunately, when you run by yourself and you run with scrubby teammates, sometimes they're just going to keep running into their riot shields, and I know how frustrating that can be, especially when you're, privy to what they're doing. So, you know, if you're running with a team, it's a little different. You know, it's definitely not as hard because, like I said, you take these guys away from their sweet spots, they start running around, and that's their weakness. As I said before, you can see here. Once you get these guys out in the open, they're nothing. So always remember that. Try to just take away their sweet spots. Camp where they are trying to camp, and that will just lead them into you, and then they'll lose interest, hopefully, and start pushing around. Like this one right here, of course, they think this is the sweet room. They actually took it because we were pushing them around. We went from room, as you saw, to room, and we do that with a lot of these guys. We just bounce around and, you know, take them out of room to room to room. It's all about angles. You know, if you got a good sniper and you got a good, you know, line of sight, take a sniper, put them back a little bit, and go ahead and, you know, dump on them. Because these guys, too, remember this. Even if they're behind their riot shields, the sweet spot is right above it. You can get a headshot. Very easy way to take them off. Use a reflex with a small red dot, assault rifle. You know, you don't necessarily need an LMG or any kind of, you know, I would say the best thing not to use against these type of people are SMGs. SMGs, because, you know, you want to get up and close and personal with kind of SMGs. You want to play rushers and other people that you're going to battle it out with. I mean, no, I'm saying you can't get by without it, but it's more beneficial to use an assault rifle. Take your time, use your angles against them. Oh, where's your target assist there? Come on, Dusty. Oh, again, this is Dusty Weaver. Like I said, he's a friend of the clan, good guy. And he's a great player, so he's smashing with us these days. Maybe AOVI, he might want to join someday, I'm not sure, but either way, he's a great player. He gets a load star on him and then really drops, you know, the bombs. He really does some real beasting. I love the fact, again, that guy just plays free-for-all now. I'll play a few games here and there, team deathmatch, but he can't do it anymore. I'm telling you, it's going to get harder and harder for them to put up videos because people, look, oh, three-piece. You know, it's going to get harder for them to put up videos because it's just people are getting, you know, onto what they're doing, and it's just becoming a fad, if you will, and it will. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So if you're running a team, everybody kind of complement themselves. You know, stick with your right classes, be patient. You know, and these guys shouldn't be a problem. Crazy Mafia Boss is going to go ahead and end it for us here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have a lot more coming. I'm just really glad to be back and putting up videos again. Like I said, I'm sorry. It shouldn't be any more delay. Oh, got moves like Kobe, I'm telling you. It shouldn't be any more of a wait. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit that like button if you're a good player, and of course the dislike button if you're a worm.